Here are 5 ways to make money in real estate investing without wholesaling. Now, if you guys don't know, you already know that wholesaling is one of the best ways to make money, almost print money anytime you want weekly inside of real estate investing. It is by far the easiest thing to do inside of real estate investing. You can make $10,000, $20,000 a month easily with no responsibility in real estate investing. So by no means am I saying not to wholesale, because everything that I do is backed by wholesaling. Okay, but I do want to give you guys some different ideas to consume so that way you can start to make your transition from a wholesaler to a real estate investor. First way you can make money inside of real estate investing without wholesaling is to make money with short-term rentals. My first go at it, I actually asked one of my buyers, hey, do you have a rental property that you're looking to rent? He said yes. He showed me the property. It was awesome, in a good neighborhood, decent amount of rent. I said, hey, let me rent it from you. I'm gonna put furniture in it and put it up on Airbnb. Boom. I had my first short-term rental in about 7 days of actually having the idea, and had it up on Airbnb and got our first booking within days. So within 2 weeks, of having the idea, we already had a booking getting paid. So that was definitely one of the easiest ways, or one of the quickest ways I've been able to generate some money inside of real estate investing. Way number 2 is actually doing a lease option. Whenever you're running like a deal finding company, you're gonna be marketing for sellers. RVMs or text messages or phone calls or social media posts or PPC ads. You're gonna be doing some kind of marketing to get sellers to say, hey, I want to sell, right? Most of the time, all we think about is locking it up for cash and wholesaling it. But you also need to make note of which sellers are okay with not taking cash and would prefer, or it would be in their best interest for them to take terms. Terms meaning 3 houses I got side by side, I was willing to give him more in purchase price because that was more important to him than getting it all in one lump sum. So instead of me offering $35,000 cash for each of these 3 houses, we agreed to $50,000 for each, and he gave me a 0% loan in payments for 7 years. Go ahead and see if those sellers are okay, if it's more beneficial to them to take terms than it is to take cash. And if it is, your exit strategy that always works great for me is doing a rent to own. I like these over doing assignments because I get paid 3 times, and it really ends up being paid more than 3 times. But with a wholesale deal, you get paid your 10 grand and boom, that's it. With this lease option, you can get paid an option fee of $10,000. You can get paid a monthly fee of whatever the market rent is. And then you can also get paid an exit fee whenever that person brings their loan and pays you off. And so when you're able to do that in one deal, when you're able to create checks for the next 3 years off of one property, you end up having to do less deals in order to make the same amount of money than wholesaling. Does that make sense? The third way you can make money outside of wholesaling is subcontracting. Okay, this is one thing that I do now that I didn't start off doing, but because I had a wholesaling company, meeting so many people, selling so many deals, subcontracting just comes easily for us. Okay, so for all of these cash buyers, they have trash outs, they need dumpsters, they need roofing work, they need HVAC guys, they need handymen. And for me, since I consider myself a real estate investor, I buy property, so I end up having my own roofers, my own HVAC guy, my own cleaners, my own trash out people. And so people will always ask me, hey, Sawan, who are you using for trash outs? And instead of saying, hey, I use this person, I'll just say, hey, I'll have my guys do it for you. We charge $350. So I'll send out my guys will charge me $250, and then he'll pay me $350. I made $100 just by having people on my team. One subcontracting venture I do that brings me the most amount of money, like roofing, actually pay a fair amount. Typically, whenever I'll sub out a roof, I'll get paid $1,500 to $2,000 per roof. So those are awesome. The fourth way you can make money outside of wholesaling in your real estate investing business is making origination points, okay, or origination fees, I should say. I say that because when you start looking at your deal flow as property that you could buy, people will pay you in order to buy equity in the property. Whenever I raise money for a deal and somebody says, Sawan, I want to do this deal with you, I'll charge my new partnership a fee. So it's still a wholesale fee, it's still an assignment fee, but you're just paying it, from yourself, from this LLC to that LLC. And it's a great way to still make your fee so you can pay for your team and your marketing and your expenses and of course profit for yourself, but also so that way you can keep two entities separate without having to take away from another. And then the last way you can make money inside of real estate investing, outside of wholesaling, is through group homes. Okay. Now you guys have probably seen the video me and my operator, Miss Shawnee, did together on group homes. I'll link it right over here. We actually help men transition out of prison, help them get bank accounts, help them get a job, transition back into society, and the state and Fed helps us do that. Okay. If you guys would like to, hear more about our group homes, watch this video over here with me and my operator, Miss Shawnee, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, y'all.